Hello, and welcome back to the Healthy Ways Christmas Tips of the Year. So, if you have been following this channel, you have heard me talk often about holidays. I do videos about holidays because it seems to be one of the more challenging times for our clients and people in general. What the heck do you do? Often we don't have control of the holiday, and so I like to give ideas how to feel successful through it to still achieve your health goals. So today we're going to be talking about some good things. I'm on the Thanksgiving mind. We're going to be talking about some Christmas tips. I had already previously done a Thanksgiving, and there will be some tips that are similar because, in all honesty, a lot of these tips you can use for many, many aspects of your life. So I always like to start by, this is your life, your program, your journey. You ultimately are the say, and you get to do the day as you will. And let's say you have a plan and that plan doesn't go accordingly. It's okay. You have the next day to get back on track. And in general, I don't want you to worry about that self-anger or any of that negativity we might say to ourselves of, oh, you couldn't commit. Come on, what's going on? Let all that go. It happens. Life happens. I think it is good to challenge yourself and hold yourself accountable and really recognize if you didn't follow through on what you originally intended. I do think that is a wise thing. But again, if it's not perfect, you just witness it and you know what to do different next time. So, love yourself. It's easy. This time of year is about giving anyways, honoring ourselves, loving. So don't put any negativity on yourself. Just let that go. So one of a really good tips to start the day, I definitely say make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Water is our life force, and we need water. And I know sometimes, oh, it's boring to drink, whatever. There's excuses. It is important. Fact, we can't live very long without water. So drink your water throughout the holiday. We do say bubbly waters, sparkling kind of waters, as long as there's no cane sugar or artificial sweetener. You can enjoy those too. Herbal teas, things like that are also great alternatives. So have some liquid on hand with you to enjoy through the day. This will actually help you to feel more full, and it's also a better distraction to be holding a glass and drinking your bubbly water rather than carrying around an hors d'oeuvre plate and just continuing to fill up on it. Just have that water instead, and that's your thing that you can keep going at. So that's one really good tip. I also say thinking a little bit ahead of the day. You're waking up and you know, okay, I'm having breakfast at home and maybe I can have a snack before I go, but then we're kind of having a, lunch, dinner gathering. So then if that's the case, then I would say wake up and have just protein and veggies for breakfast, whether that's scrambled eggs or omelets are really easy in that sense. But if there's any way you can just have some protein, even if it's a chicken breast with a little salad on the side. I know it might not be what you really want for breakfast, but the point is having protein and veggies, which are very much unlimited in program, a healthy way, and in the sense too, you can pretty much eat those pretty liberally and maintain weight and be beneficial for your body. So I would eat a just simple breakfast like that. Have a snack again, maybe a string cheese, maybe another hard-boiled egg, piece of chicken, turkey, some veggie sticks. Anything to just kind of give you a little bit more satisfaction, a little bit more full. So then by the time you're going to your gathering, you have had no starch in the day, you've had no fats, you haven't had fruit, you've had some protein and veggies, but you can continue to have those. And then now you go to your function and you have opportunity to eat some of those special things you really wanted without necessarily overindulging because you were really conscious of what you ate earlier in the day. This goes for whatever time of day the meal is. If you know you're in control of your breakfast and lunch, keep those super clean and simple, and then have what you like at Christmas. Now, with my own self, I like to bring some hors d'oeuvres and an entree that I get to share with my family anyways, and it's something that's really clean and to my liking of how it's cooked and prepared, and so I'm sharing this really healthy item. I have something really great that I know I can eat as well, because I really don't like leaving events, holidays, even restaurants, and having that just overly stuffed stomach. You feel uncomfortable, and it's just, it makes you more tired. I try to leave my holiday feeling full and satisfied, but not overly stuffed. So I do that by bringing some clean options that I know I can eat and going for definitely the salads, going for the veggie dishes. And then if you're having the rich, heavy cream sauces, have just a smaller portion of it. Don't have huge gobs of it. Also, starting with a smaller plate. is another good option. There should be leftovers depending on your family, but in general, there's usually leftovers you can go back for. So start with a smaller plate, pile up on the veggies. Veggies are really important, and then kind of eat those first, get your other things, let your stomach digest for a minute. Don't just finish the plate and hop up and go get seconds. Wait a minute, talk with some family members, let 5, 10, 15 minutes pass, and if you're still hungry, great, go get that other dish. But that way, you give your body a minute to actually digest. Sometimes digestion doesn't happen automatically, and you could be eating that second plate, and then your stomach's like, oh, actually, we were already full, but now you're eating and you've had all this other food now digesting, and so by the time it's all digested, that's when you feel really stuffed and your stomach's uncomfortable and all that. So that's another good tip. Now, again, like I said, you are in control. If you say, screw it, I want to eat whatever, so be it. That is your choice. If you are doing a weight loss program and you are really wanting to be conscious of your diet, I definitely say take mental note of that. Notice if you're getting triggered at all. And what I mean is you have a cookie and you can't just have the one. It has opened a floodgate and you are having 5, 10, whatever, and it just starts that snowball effect. That would be considered a trigger food. You got to know your trigger foods. For myself, I know what they are. And if I go there, I'm not just having one. So I either mentally know that, oh, I don't care, I'm going to have whatever I want, and I'll go there. Or if I know, oh, I really only want one, I don't want to get the snowball, then I just have to say no. First off, I know myself. I've played the game with myself enough times to really know what my trigger foods are. We are funny humans, we are. We like to tell ourselves, oh, it's fine, I can do it, but really we know I probably can't. So just, nobody has to know what your trigger foods are. It could just be your own knowing, but hold yourself accountable to that and be mindful, because it can be really hard once those doors have opened to close them again, and not even just that day. Just by opening that door, the next coming days, weeks, it can get us spiraling, and it just kind of keeps going and going. And then you really got to cleanse and detox to kind of reset your palate. So I say be conscious. Have the little thing that you can portion and do it that way. And then if you are trying to do a weight loss plan, the next day after the holiday, we do recommend doing a cleanse. So being really mindful of the kinds of food you're eating. Stick with simple, starchy veggies, whole grain starches, high protein, high veggies. Be conscious to have less fat. Cut cane sugar out immediately. Skip the artificial sweeteners. And stay hydrated. Get plenty of rest. And again, don't beat yourself up about it. Just engage yourself and be like, hey, this is what happened. It is a holiday. I witnessed what I did, and this is how we're changing it now. So those are a couple other tips. And basically, we want you to enjoy your holiday. So it's not about you have to be so stressed and, oh, I have to be so nitpicky about everything, but still go in with a plan. And if you know your family members, your friends aren't going to have healthy food for you that you want to eat, then bring something, because it's also really nice to share with others. So I hope some of this has helped you guys. If you do have questions, concerns, we are always happy to help. Please reach out. We do have links to other like holiday recipes and things like that on our Pinterest page that I will have that link in the comments below. And in general, just enjoy yourself, do your best, be kind to yourself while holding yourself accountable. Both things can happen. And at the end of the day, there's a new year on the horizon, a really good time to make new goals, new just boundaries for ourselves. So I hope you have a really nice season. Happy New Year. Thank you so much for watching and supporting The Healthy Way. We appreciate it, and we hope we are helping you as well. Thank you so much for your time. I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye.